But to other matters now, we're talking about financial inclusion, and a tool that has been successfully used in the past years has been agency banking. And David Ndome from KCB joins me now to talk a little bit about agency banking. Karibu sana, David.
Thank you very much.
When it started, David, it seemed like first it would expose people like KCB and the top tier banks to a client base that they were not used to. Walk us through the journey of your organization into agency banking.
Basically, KCB has been at the forefront in terms of rolling out innovative products, and agency banking happens to be one of them. One of the major problems this country finds is that it's unable to bank its population because of the cost involved, and therefore going by the standards of that time, we were able to come up with an agency banking model after the Financial Act was passed in 2009 and the regulations issued in 2010. KCB was one of the first banks, and one of the things this model offers is cost effectiveness, convenience, and customer service.
But David, other than just cost, what is this that is making agency banking so attractive to customers who would normally not walk into your banking hall?
Indeed, financial inclusion is one of the biggest aims of agency banking, and I would tell you, Bonney, today we are bringing on board more deposits than withdrawals, which means that those people who are hitherto unbanked are now able to go to an agent, KCB Mtaani agent, open an account and bank. And that is a very, very positive direction, even in terms of growing this economy.
Right. David, there has been another game changer in the whole banking scene, and that has been mobile banking. Do they complement or do they compete with agency banking?
They complement each other perfectly. What happened is that initially, and even now, we are using both platforms. That is card technology and that is mobile technology. And both are complementing each other. As a result, you realize even mobile usage, that is mobile banking, is growing as a result of this agency.
Right. You are a bank that is fast expanding into the region. What is the difference between Kenyan customers and, say, Ugandans or Sudanese or the other markets that you operate in? And can we replicate such innovations as agency banking into these markets?
In terms of technology uptake, I think Kenya is far, far much ahead. In the whole of Africa, and I can tell you this, we are the only bank or the first market that is a Kenyan market which has started and embraced agency banking, and it's growing very fast. Over the last couple of months, we've been hosting a lot of delegation, central bank from across Africa and even other parts of the world. And therefore, I think not just in East Africa, we are actually leading.
So you're saying we can see a lot of these small agency outlets, say in Juba or in the other markets that you are in?
First of all, there is a regulatory issue. So most of these markets have not put the necessary regulatory platforms to enable roll out these services. And therefore, it is working in some markets that are a bit fast, like Rwanda. Uganda has made a lot of progress. In Tanzania, we've already gotten a license to do agency, and very soon we'll do agency banking in those markets, including Burundi, where we operate. Southern Sudan, we're just monitoring the situation, and then we'll see what next.
All right. David, KCB has recently won Agency Banking of the Year award, and of course, like I said earlier, this exposes you to a different kind of client base, because we knew KCB as this bank for the middle class, salaried, well-banked individual, but agency banking opens you up to a lot of people in the informal sector. What's your strategy going forward to ensure that this kind of relationship grows?
I'll tell you this, Bonney. When we started, we thought really this agency would really target the bottom of the pyramid market. But something which is quite interesting right now is that a lot of institutions want to use agency in terms of collections, like water bodies. We are doing bill payments. National Cereals Board has joined us, and they're doing fertilizer disbursements through KCB Mtaani. We have the judiciary. Today, if, for instance, you are arrested for tinted windows, you'll be taken to the court and you'll pay your fine through a KCB Mtaani agency. So further from the notion that this was only for the bottom of the pyramid, in as much as this has been achieved, we're also seeing a lot of other institutions coming on board and using the channel.
All right. David Ndome, our conversation has to end there. Asante sana for coming through. We've been looking at agency banking and its impact in the banking sector. I've been speaking to David Ndome, representing KCB, who just won the Agency Bank of the Year award. Edith?
Thank you.